Hey guys, welcome to Cactus Jerk. I'm Cactus Jerk, and this is Echinopsis tubiflora. So tubiflora, I mean it's because of the long tube probably, and it's a Bolivian species, Bolivian Echinopsis, very similar to Echinopsis bridgesi, and I don't mean the columnar Echinopsis lageniformis, which is Trichocereus bridgesi. This one, very small Echinopsis that doesn't get very tall. It pops very early. Yeah, this looks like Echinopsis bridgesi, and I really need to look into this if it's not actually Echinopsis bridgesi. Echinopsis tubiflora, I mean, I'm not so well versed with Bolivian Echinopsis species. I know them well, but you know, there's always something that you haven't seen. And I will look into this just to be sure that the label that I have here is correct. I've got this plant like this season, and it's the first time that I'm seeing the flower. Yeah, the flower is relatively small. I mean, this is a relatively small diameter. We can measure it out. Yeah, 7-8 centimeters. By the way, I had my box of brushes out here, and it rained on the box, and everything looks like trash now. I'm pretty devastated because of this. Just have a look. This is like, I don't know. I don't even know if I don't just throw everything away, or at least most of this stuff. I don't need to throw away the scissors and everything, but look at this. It's disgusting. And you know, the sun was shining. Everything was perfect sunshine. And then I went inside. You know, had a little like I was sleeping a little bit, you could say. It was deep, so I just woke up at some point and realized, oh God, it's raining, and it was the worst rain that I've seen in years. So yeah, and this is the result. So always bring your tools inside, just on the side. So yeah, this is Echinopsis tubiflora if the label is correct. And I'm currently thinking about pollinating it with, I'll either use a Bolivia hybrid that I have by Vladiyasan. It would, you know, the hybrid quality would be better if I'd use that one. Due to the fact that the flower is so long, it might fail though, because that one has a relatively short tube. So yeah, and the alternative is a hybrid between Trichocereus macrogonus and some Echinopsis. And yeah, that one could have a higher rate of success. It's frozen pollen, it's not fresh. The Vladiyasan hybrid would be fresh. So it'll be either or with these two. I haven't decided yet, but I'm currently leaning towards the Macrogonus hybrid, simply because I have had success with that one with Echinopsis species that have a long tube. But yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. So I really need to think this through and pick the best parent for this flower. It's probably going to be the Macrogonus hybrid, but you know, the Yazan hybrid is fresh. It's open right now, and fresh pollen is always better. But the thing with the long tube, that's a big problem. That's a big genetic problem, because the pollen from short tube species or hybrids is just not designed to get down here. This is where it needs to get. And when you have a long tube and the pollen is just not made for this, then it doesn't work. It's like me, I'm not made for this world either, and it doesn't work. I just don't get along with everything. So yeah, that's a big problem. So probably the Macrogonus hybrid, and that one doesn't have a very long tube either, but it involves a species that used to have a long tube, so there's the genetic relationship is just there. It's just very closely related, and sometimes that's just necessary. All right, guys, so this was it. Yeah, check out the plants. I'm right in autumn, and I'm preparing everything for winter. I just built this amazing rack, this shelf, and yeah, I will use it for my grafting stocks. Not grafting stocks, grafts. But yeah, I'm still in the process. Alright, guys, so if you want to support Cactus Jerk, you can do it at patreon.com/cactusjerk, and you can get seeds at trichocerois.net. Alright, guys, take care.